Hello, chat. Oh, it's been a busy day or two. Where are you fine people? Where are you fine people? Woo! It's magic time. Pyro prison. Pyro prison, chat. We're gonna just play this list. It's just whatever I had actually available. Yeah. Legion Warboss, Rabble Master, looks like the last thing I played. This Boil probably makes no sense, so let's get rid of that. Add something like a Cage, probably. Seeing a lot more graveyard-based decks here. Trying to see if there's anything else I would want to change. Maybe the Shattering Spree makes no sense. Not seeing a lot of artifact-based decks here. We have 3 Angers, Slagstorm, Torpor Orb, Spyglass. I think we're good. We're good. We're not gonna make any changes, chap. Let's run it. Just a friendly tonight as well. That way I can just run through it really fast for you, chat. Give you a little content. Make 1 to 2 announcements. And then send you on your way. How about that, chat? Real quick. Fast league. Easy. Easy money, chat. How's everyone doing? It's Tuesday. We missed Monday because of some chaos. If you missed out, get that announcement on Twitter. I'm trying to do that. Have I seen the Pyro Prison Storm deck yet? The one that goes 5-0 in the challenges, or? I'll probably play it at some point. If I see it, I'll probably play it at some point. We'll keep this a little slow, but Chalice on 1, not bad. See where that leads us. Is that the one with the arc? The arc light phoenix? It's pretty cool. Stomping Ground. Alright, Chalice on 1 does a whole lot of nothing here. We're gonna need a Blood Moon. A whole lot of nothing, chat. Gonna need that Blood Moon. Where are you at, Blood Moon? We'll jam a Legion Warboss here. Definitely need a Blood Moon, though. Our life hangs in the balance. Goes for the bolt. Yeah, bolted. Maybe we can kill them before they can kill us. We'll see. Opponent's at 4 cards plus the draw here. I don't think I'll play this bridge until it's necessary. 3 mana. Search for Tomorrow, round 2. Tireless Tracker. Ooh. Oh. It's a pretty good card. A Braid would be great here. Get that out of the way. They get the draw too, though. Kind of undoes their mulligan. We'll jam out another Legion Warboss here. And just swing in. Mentor, one of these. We have to double down Mentor probably next turn. Oh. A Simian Spirit Guide here. I was like, how'd that happen? Opponent Simian Spirit Guides to Tireless Tracker to kill Warboss. Use a 2/2 behind. Hits for 5. Down to 12. Blocks takes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awkward. You can't find a deck list. We're looking at Primeval Titan here. And 2 more bonus things here. Luckily, we have the bridge to hide behind. We will not send in War Boss in this case. I imagine they don't attack. Player Mutavault here. They have 1,000 draws to find Scape Shift, unfortunately for us. They kill these 2, they take 2. I just have to send this one goblin in, I suppose. Not ideal. I have to pay for Summoner's Pact as well, so we get a turn here to find Blood Moon. Play our Bridge and Pass. Summoner's Pact. Secura Tri-Builder. Slag Storm. We don't exactly want to Slag Storm ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just send in the 1 goblin that's forced to. I'd rather hold this Slag Storm. Granted, I could kill the Tireless Tracker. Might be worth killing the Tireless Tracker. Alright. I don't know if that was a misplay or not to maybe get in like an extra point or 2 of damage there. So we'll assume our opponent's at 10 and we'll see if it kind of punishes us. I have a feeling I'm just going to get Scape Shift though or something. Woodfall. Kills Bridge, attacks us. 1, 2, 3, 4. They get 2, 12. 2 of those, 2 triggers. We die. Alright, chat. We'll need a Blood Moon, that's for sure. We'll need a Blood Moon. Chalice is not as great, but we'll definitely keep Chalice in here. Sideboard. Hazard can come in here. Damping Matrix is actually kind of okay. Torpor Orb's fine. Let's see here. Legion War Bosses can probably come out here. We definitely just need a Blood Moon, quite honestly. Spyglass might be interesting, so we'll bring Spyglass in. These 4 for these 4. Angers don't make sense. Slagstorm doesn't make sense. Our Slagstorm we'll keep in, I suppose. It's probably slightly better than, like, I don't know. These Abrades are okay for Tireless Trackers. Yeah, I'm okay with kind of this board here. We're not really expecting to see Scape Shift. We're kind of okay anyway, game 1, game 2, and game 3 with our main board plan. Well, this is turn... Nope, never mind. No land. Mulligan. Turn 1 Rabble Master. They have bolts, and they showed us a bolt. I don't think we can play this. I think it just gets bolted off. It gets bolted off, or we get in for a lot. We could try it. Slagstorm kind of helps with the reach at the end. Let's keep. Alright, we'll risk it. We'll put the Torpor Orb on top. That's actually not a bad draw. Okay, we'll see if they have the bolt on turn 1 here. If they don't have the bolt, we're kind of okay. If they do, we're real bad. We'll find out. Basic Force, that's a good sign. We'll play Torpor Orb down and swing in for oodles of damage. Alright. Damage, chat. Opponent's down to 12. Expecting Tri-Builder here. Farseek. It's pretty good for us. I'm expecting now an Anger or something crazy. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get this Chalice on 1. That's not bad for like Nature's Claims and Bolts. So now they have to have just like Anger, it looks like. Opponent's at 4. Did we do it? Do they have an Anger? Problem is the Slag Storm's not quite lethal. I need 1 more point of damage on my opponent. All right, turn 1. I think we run it back as is, chat. I like the Slag Storms just enough to like get that extra points of reach in. Yeah, let's go. Run it back. We need that Blood Moon. Yep, this will work. We'll keep this. There's a lot of good things happening in this hand. Could turn 1 Chandra. Can turn 1 Blood Moon. Turn 1 Blood Moon's probably the better thing to do here. Let's turn 1 Blood Moon followed by Rabble Master here. I think that should be a quick enough clock. They might have bolts though. It might be worth holding for 1 turn. Let's hold for 1 turn so I can get Chandra down. My opponent has no green mana, so I feel safe. Alright, we would have naturally hit it anyway. I'm going to play Chandra first and start threatening here. Maybe get the bolt to go this direction. Ooh. Bonus Rabble Master would have been nice. I feel like there might be just like an Anger across from us, so. There's a Tri-Belter. That's fine. Let's tick up for damage. Spyglass. Not interested, I don't think. What list would I run? I don't really know, honestly. Guilds of Ravnica have kind of made weird things happen. So I don't really know. I'd probably play a well-rounded list. I wouldn't play 8 Rabble Masters. I'd probably play the 4 Rabble Masters. Some more utility things like Braids, maybe Walking Ballista, or like Pia and Kirin Alar in our flex slots. 2, 4, 6. Prime time. Not too concerned about this guy just yet. Just yet. Soon, though. Soon this guy is going to be a problem. Alright, bonus Blood Moon here. I'm going to go ahead and attack in and see if they bite here with me getting to use Chandra. There might be an argument not to take down here. We'll see. I tick up if he does not block. I tick down if he blocks the Rabble Master. No blocks. Alright. And we're going to hold Blood Moon in case he, for some reason, goes to us. They're at 8. I don't think he can attack because Rabble Master himself will be lethal on the way back, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Oh, Anger the Gods. That's real bad for us. We might be dead here, chat. Rex Sage is pretty good, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hits for 6. Kills Chandra here. We have a Blood Moon behind this. I guess I should have played my other Blood Moon. I was playing it to hopefully fire it off. I'm playing 1 league tonight. So if I would have played my Blood Moon, Chandra would be around, which would be nice right now. Alright, so we get a turn here to look for bridge. That's about it, though. Took a lot more damage than we needed to. Your optimized lists are probably whatever won the league last. I mean, there's like the Trash Dragons variant, and then there's our variants. Alright. We should not have taken that much damage. We could have gotten a 1 draw of Chandra plus 2 more turns. So I'd have 2 more draws. Not hitting it, unfortunately. Alright. That's not ideal. I think the optimized list, though, is like the core 50. This is a fine hand. The core 50 and then your attack and flex slots. Black green might be. Ooh, turn off auto yields. Calm down. Let's go ahead and ramp out a Blood Moon here. Turns them off black. I'm expecting a young Pyro behind this, though. Oh. Well then. There's young Pyro. I'm going to go ahead and ritual out this bridge here in the effort to prevent us from taking too much damage. We're going to take 2 at least. We're kind of behind here. Collective Brutality. Nothing to take. Drain and gain. Bolts us. Down to 15. These guys will be able to attack. Hoping to play a castable spell here. That works. We'll go ahead and braid this young Pyro now to get rid of it. We don't want any more of these tokens. Gonna go to 11. Need like a Chandra here, I suppose. A bonus bridge is alright. I mean, they have a lot of K commands and such. Not exactly where we want to be. Young Pyro. Play our lands. So our opponent's definitely way farther ahead of us than we like. Especially since we won't draw anything. Bolts us. Puts us at 8. Land, land, land. Land for our opponent. Land for us. Land for our opponent. Land for us. Oh, it was a land. I suppose we can abrade this guy. There's no other real targets. Back and forth we go, chat. Oh, he's back. There we go. Alright, we're going to start ticking up. Ooh. Yes, please. Not bad. Chandra into Slagstorm clears the board. We're behind 2 bridges, which is kind of nice. Land, uptick. Pass turn. We might have something here, chap. We might try to go 8. We'll see. I'm nervous to try to go to 8. Well, we're not doing any of that. Dreadbore. Just cast this and pass turn. I'm gonna hold this. We have plenty of mana. Alright, Chandra number 2. Tick up. Let's try this again. We'll hold this in case we can get to the emblem status. I suppose that's okay to try. Inquisitions are blood moon away. Alright. That's fine. Ticking up for damage. We'll allow damage to resolve past turn. I guess I should be careful in case they play a Rabble Master. I don't want this to get pinged off for 1. I will not auto-yield. A chalice is really nice. Where would we like to put that? Let's hold it, actually. I mean, I guess I could put it on 3, but I'm kind of okay where we're at right now. Make us discard? We probably just discard the chalice then, so we can still get empty-handed. They're going to kill 1 bridge and do 2 damage to Chandra here. And we'll discard our chalice. Look at that. It kind of did what it would against the bridges. Dreadbore. I guess that was a reason to put the chalice on 2. K-Command would have killed it, though. Alright, Rabble Master. Let's get it going. We'll hold this card so we can jam in here with Rabble Master. I'm sure they have something that kills this. That Fatal Push does not, though, opponent. Thought seizes my Desperate Ritual. It actually saves them points of damage here. This is a really good draw. They'll hate to see this. We'll go ahead and play that out. It turns every spell into 2 damage. Goblin's going to get through. Rabble Master does not need to get through. We'll actually hold the card as long as we're allowed to. This is pretty good for game 1. We shouldn't be winning this, I don't think. K-Command this? Sure. Take 2. Returns young Pyro. This is fine. My opponent might get a token or 2 here. They do not. The irony of playing this is I don't get to attack. Go ahead and attack first. Then I'll play it so I generate tokens. We gotta keep up with their token generation to some degree. Could have been 2 points of damage. I think it'll do more than that over the course of the game. It doesn't look like it will though now, so. More optimized play would have been to chuck this. It's not bad, I guess, because it'll generate stuff in case they somehow get rid of both of these bridges and try to alpha swing. We'll have blockers. I think Inquisitions here are really good for us. Or sorry, yeah, Thought Seizes. That would be questionable to cast if it's a Thought Seize. They should recast this Faithless Looting here. They do have Lingering Souls. I guess that's what they pitched with Faithless Looting. So 2 here, but they should do Faithless Looting first. 1, 2, 3 here on Faithless Looting. They will get Bedlam Reveler. They cast Bedlam Reveler, then cast Lingering Souls. That's what I believe they should do. Discarding Thought Seizes. I think they have enough in here now that Bedlam Reveler is not like super amazing. We'll go ahead and attack with our 3 tokens here. We should get our 1 point of damage in to even it up to 6 here. They might block with everything. I have a feeling they want to keep young Pyro around. We have at least 1 Lingering Soul showing up here next turn. Bedlam Reveler, Lingering Souls, 1 other spell here. This is probably just worth it to pitch now. We're 3 turns out. We'll hold. They're going to Fatal Push our other Legion War boss. Okay. Generating a token. At this point, we're just going to start pitching with Hazoret. My opponent's got 2 turns. I feel okay. This will be an extra blocker. That's nice. Young Pyro. Lingering Souls. Double down on tokens. It is a little scary if they somehow pop both of these, but I think we're okay. Chandra is probably the only thing I will consider playing, because it still does the 2 damage. I don't need a Blood Moon, that's for sure. And they could happily have their lands as we see fit. You got 1 top deck opponent. You have 1 black, so that's not going to kill both of these. It's going to be my game. Let's go, opponent. Go into game 2. Unless they have some way to shut off Hazoret here. Even if they found their extra black source here, played Liliana, we have a Goblin to protect. It's kind of nice. Looking sharp, chat. Alright, concession. They're going to bring in artifact removal. We're actually going to ditch our bridges, even though it obviously did a lot there. Hazoret, Slag Storms, all that good stuff. We're going to actually consider this Torpor Orb and Eidolons. Sometimes they have like a Nahiri or a Liliana, so this is interesting to me as well. Grafdigger's Cages will entertain. Coming out here is definitely the bridges, and definitely the Blood Moons. The rest of this looks kind of interesting. I like this. So we have 12 here. The question is, what do we not need? Let's see here. We can probably pull 2 Angers out. There's an argument for not even worrying about the rituals here, and then we can like pull just 1 Anger out and kind of go with these 11. Because we don't have to ritual anything out. We're not looking to overwhelm our opponent. In fact, rituals are almost dead cards completely, and we just have to remember we need to find just enough mana. So let's go ahead and sway our deck that way. We have 1 Desperate Ritual. If we happen to hit it, it's not a bad hit. But it's only a 1-up now. I mean, that makes an argument for Spyglass coming in. I don't know. Spyglass is a target. Some of these are targets, obviously, too, for K command. So you could argue, like, pull Torpor Orb out and bring a Ritual back in. Alright, we have 3, and we have a Chalice. We'll go ahead and keep this. It's not an extremely fast hand, but perhaps we'll get the Chalice on 1 here. Alright, we've hit our 4 lands. Our opponent does not have a turn 1 Inquisition or Thoughtseize. They would have played it, I believe. If they go get a Plains, I'm going to be real happy. Look at that, they're playing around Blood Moon, and we don't even have Blood Moon, chat. Alright, so our opponent has Wear and Tear, probably. There'd be an argument to getting this Chalice higher, like 3. That's going to be really difficult. What is this? White-black. Collective Brutality. Well, we don't have anything. Sorry, opponent. So there's an argument to putting this on 1 and just kind of sitting with it. Having the 2nd Rabble Master here, or you know, bonus. I'm going to go ahead and do this to avoid a bolt to any of these. Obviously, 2 drops are a problem for us. We'll get around those. Lingering Souls. Liliana, just kidding, chat. Alright, we're going to go ahead and discard Torpor Orb here. I believe it is our weakest card currently. Although, it could shut off a Bedlam Reveler. What do we think, chat? Do I get rid of a land, maybe? I could get rid of a land, see if we draw another land. Let's do that. And if we don't, then we take a Chandra here on our next Liliana tick. Slagstorm. We could actually get rid of that. Let's War Boss. War Boss is slightly more interesting based on what it does with tokens here. Attack Liliana. They don't have double red at the moment, nor do they have enough cards in the graveyard for Bedlam Reveler. Torpor Orb is going to be interesting, though. I think it's pitch Slagstorm next, and plan to play a Rabble Master behind this to kill Liliana and get damage in on my opponent. They might have a Lingering Souls here, which will make that plan slightly harder, but we would have 3 tokens. They kill 2, and this won't be able to tick down to kill either of these. I like that play. Opponent would only be doing that, and that would be their only thing this turn. And if that's the case, I don't even think I need that Slagstorm. I still don't think I need this Slagstorm. This Slagstorm seems mediocre at best right now, so we'll go ahead and get rid of Slagstorm. A young Pyro's even pitched here, chat. Dreadbore's my Legion War boss here. Alright. So we get a Rabble Master behind this. I could in some way hope that I draw something that would allow me to play both of these. Based on where we're at and my opponent not having double red, I'm gonna go ahead and play my Mountain and then pitch Torpor Orb and play Chandra behind this. Chandra will also kill a young Pyro if it shows up here, just to get it out of the way. So we'll discard this Torpor Orb. Faithless Looting for my opponent seems alright. Lingering Souls? Nope. Alright. They take the expensive Faithless Looting here. Feels real good, chat. Alright, we'll play our land. I'm gonna jam out Chandra. Gonna tick her up for damages. At this point, I can attack them and attack Lily, Lily, Lily. Put them to 11, chat. I think we've got this one. This one feels good. If they're Dreadboarding, that's the only thing they're doing this turn. If they're Lingering Souls, great. I kill one and then swing with the team, probably. If they're trying to collect a Brutality, that's fine. We're hitting for 5. So we have them on a 3-turn clock. Wow, extra Chandra's really good here. Swing with the team here. Puts them to 6. I'm gonna hold. There's an argument to doing that there, but if they Dreadboard this now, then I get a second Chandra here. There's that Dreadboard, chat. We're gonna put them to 1. Land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chandra here, tick up. Extra Chandra. Opponent's at 1. They have to deal with Chandra, they have to deal with the tokens. They have 3 mana. My opponent's lacking on mana, apparently. War Boss would have been the 1 point as well if they somehow cleared everything. And Eidolon would have sealed that one up, chat. That felt good. What do we think, Chad? Did that feel good? This list isn't too bad. I wouldn't say it's optimized, but definitely wouldn't say it's bad either. Alright, we have a turn 2 Blood Moon or Bridge. Unknown opponent. Chandra afterwards. That seems reasonable, chat. Seems reasonable. Not great, but reasonable. Okay. Dark Slick Shores, sleight of hand. I'm feeling better about my Blood Moon. Slagstorm seems a little odd to have drawn. Alright. Sleight of hand round 2. We will definitely be Blood Mooning here. Roast. Serum Visions, alright. And a Braid wouldn't be bad, or a Chalice here. Chalice on 0 seems powerful. We will be Blood Mooning first, in case they have Penthead Prisms. And we'll follow that up with Rabble Master and then hopefully Chandra. Alright, we're against Ad Nauseam. That's pretty clear. Lightning Storm's Rabble Master, chat. That's not a good sign for my opponent. We'll play a bonus Blood Moon here. That's a pretty bad when you fire that one off. Opponent finds blue. That's not good for us. Oh, they just cast that guy. Okay. We would like our extra land here. And Chandra can help us get in. I feel good if they're casting Simian Spirit Guide. Let's go ahead and get rid of this monkey. He's just slowing us down. And opponent scoops it up. I'm not sure what my opponent was doing. Chalice is pretty good as well. We'd probably throw that to 2. Hazard comes in. Eidolons come in here. Not really anything else. Maybe a Shattering Spree is a maybe. Bridges are definitely out here, as are the Slag Storms. We do have a pretty aggressive build here. So what are we looking for? Turn 1 Rabble Master, Chalices, Blood Moons that are really fast, or something really high here. Alright. We'll keep this with the idea that maybe, just maybe, Chalice on 1 might be what we need to do. We have 2 more boss things afterwards. My opponent can definitely win this. Giving my opponent an opportunity here. It's a Pentad Prism. Okay. Alright. I feel like putting this on 1 is kind of important here. I feel like, yes, we could kind of race this. But, ooh, extra Pentad. Alright. Let's do a Rabble Master here, and then we'll Legion Warboss and Eidolon next turn, and follow that up with a Hazret. So I think we have enough here. Question is, what's my opponent gonna do here? Phyrexian Unlife, okay. 1, 2, 3, Legion Warboss, followed by a Eidolon. I mean, we hit for a ton of damage next turn. Question is, do they have Ad Nauseam? That is the question. They have enough mana. But maybe they had to spoils for it, so maybe we're good. We'll see. We get them to Phyrexian Unlife and then the following turn. So my opponent has 2 turns to find Ad Nauseam here. Alright, we'll play Hazret here. There's no real harm, I think, in swinging with everything, just for fun. Make sure my opponent knows we're here to do damage. Alright. Get everything we can here. This is a lot, by the way, chat. Oh, is this a Settle the Wreckage? That'd be crazy. There's an Echoing Truth. Okay, the Echoing Truth, the Angel's Grace, so that they go to only 1 here. Which is fine with us. We actually can't play our Chalice, unfortunately. Now they're going to go digging here. They're at -1. And game has ended. They do not find Ad Nauseam. They would have had to have an untapped... No, they have the 5 mana. They had to find Ad Nauseam there. Alright. That was interesting. That was interesting, chap. You found the 5-0 list? Okay. Share the link. Is it on Goldfish or something? Ah, the Phoenix. Yes, yes, yes. I've seen that one. But there's only like, what, 2 Blood Moons in the sideboard or something? I think? Or was it 2 and 2? I mean, there's like, you know, the argument that Blood Moon's not very good in the meta, and then we just played 2 decks. I know we're in a friendly league. But, I mean, Scapeshift is still a deck. Ad nauseum, you're still going to run into from time to time. You're going to run into humans. You're going to run into spirits. You're going to run into taxing, like black-white taxes. Okay, 3 Blood Moon. Yeah, but, I mean, like, they're making a concession that Blood Moon maybe is not the strongest card in the meta, but it certainly does actually quite a bit of work, so... We are seeing a tick down in blue-white control. A small tick down. All right, we have an unknown opponent. We have a turn 1 Rabble, turn 2 War Boss. That's pretty good. We'll go ahead and get rid of this Ruins as it hurts us. Unfortunately, kind of like I said, we're not going to run into probably blue-white. If we do, this is like the miracle hand against them. But we're going to probably be against a creature deck, so see how much this hurts them. We will keep this, though. Tape. Uh-oh. They've chatted to us. And they say, this is interesting. Nano 21. I don't recognize the name. I don't recognize the name, chat. Should I recognize this name? I feel bad now. Oh my goodness, chat. Oh no. We'll be fine, chat. Rabble Master first. We'll do slightly more damage. Can't be killed at the moment against Scred Red if that's what we're playing against. Legion's next. Opponent did mull quite a bit. So Blood Moon's obviously not very good here. Oh, Gemstone Caverns. A braid? Casting something. Richard Anger. Alright, we're just gonna jam War Boss here and swing. Swing with the team. Alright, I believe it's potentially the Mirror Scene and Gemstone Cavern, but we do have Snowlands, so we can entertain Scred as well. This is always kind of interesting, this matchup, though. Always kind of interesting. I kind of prefer that I had, like... I kind of wish I had my Chain Whirlers in this build when we play against this, but, you know, that doesn't always happen. YouTube is down worldwide. You trolling us? You trolling us, Helpful Hobo? Are you trolling me? Not trolling? What? I literally just did this. What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Look away. Look away. We'll keep this in. I literally refreshed it and was like, that looked fine, and now it looks real bad. Alright, Eidolon's pretty good here. I do kind of want this. Chandra's pretty good as well. How good's Rabblemaster here? Pretty good as well. I mean, this hand's pretty gas if I can get there. I'll get rid of a mountain. Gemstone for my opponent. This hand is kind of gas, chat. We'll see. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. We'll play Chandra and Eidolon here. Do. Alright. Land would be probably the best things here. Land, uptick, find Rabblemaster. Oh, that would be great, chat. YouTube not working though, chat. I'm not good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we'll tick up here. It's a hell of a turn 1. Heck yeah, followed by this great turn 2. I'll play Rabblemaster into this. We'll take 2 here. Ideally, I'll play Eidolon next. We'll hit them to 7. I believe my opponent has, like, anger here. They need their land. They don't find it, chat. We'll tick up for damage. We'll skip the Abrade. I actually don't even know if I want to play this Eidolon here. We can kill them next turn if they can't get rid of Chandra, so we'll probably just hold. I'll F6. Land. Expecting an anger here. Simian Spirit Guide, consumed. Scab Clan, heck yeah. Takes 2. Goes to 5. Has to hit Chandra. Chalice on 0. Boom. GG's, Dano21. GG's. Go ahead and let Rabblemaster do the dirty work here. Got there. Ooh. Heck yeah. Oh gosh, it was gonna get great too. Alright, there's a couple quick 2-0s and then our one terrible match at the beginning. Let's see if we can finish this one 4-1. Then I'll make a couple announcements and then we'll see what. I said 1 league. I really need to go do a few things. So who's here, chat? Who's here that's part of the wolf pack? Get some howls. Get some howls, chat. I can do one of the pieces of information right now, chat. I could do it right now. I kind of want to turn the light to do that, but we're not going to worry about that. Dan Lynch, that's who you are. Hello. Yeah, we kind of had a spicy hand. McLam, what's up? Hey, it's Liliana. This is kind of cool. All right, we have a turn 1 Chalice, followed by an Abrade. I feel like I want to take this Abrade and get rid of it. I'm going to do that with the idea that if they're a creature-based deck, we're going to just hope to draw a land here. All right, Overgrown Tomb, tapped. I'm going to actually try to get a Chalice out on 2 as well behind this. We'll see if that happens. Oh, I had a lot of fire, chat. A lot of fire. Lightning in a bottle. Alright, if we get one more here, I do want, and yes, I will throw this up to 2. This feels fairly strong against my opponent. A lot of their spells will be 2. Now they have to collect accompany them in, and they have to hit them. We have a bridge right behind this. Chandra tick down wouldn't be bad either. 3 mana. What do we got? Knight of the Reliquary. Well, let's go ahead and bridge and pass turn. All right, chat. Do you wanna hear one of the announcements, chat? You wanna hear one of the announcements? We'll see if they're interested. Oh no, our Tamagotchi is sick. I have to send him to the doctor. He's back. Alright, so we do take a little punch here. Announce away. I have things to not necessarily all give away. But I have things. I have this awesome new thing that I got a few of. Just gonna set it right there. We'll talk about it in a sec. Alright, let's get a land here. I do not get a land. I do get dragon though. Dragon's kind of hilarious. I will have a blocker here. Can you see that on the stream, chat? If you can't, just let me know and I'll fix that. Tireless tracker here. Land. Is it clear, chat? Here, let me put the light on it briefly. I have to do the light through my phone because the light overhead doesn't really work very well. Oh my gosh, I dropped it, chat. You see that, chat? You see this? See what that is? You can kind of see it if I take the light off. Yeah? Oh gosh, it fell over again. Are we blocking here with the Windswept Heath? No. Come on, opponent. You think I'm dumb? Alright, so what do we want here? We want the Chandra tick down? I don't know. Dragon's kind of nice to have right behind this. So let's go ahead and play Chandra here. I think we tick down and kill Tireless Tracker, quite honestly. This thing gets annoying. Opponent's going to get more value out of this. We'll play Dragon right behind this. And we're a little ways away, but Dragon will help us find, like, extra bridges or whatever else we need. So we have lots of these. Now, those have to go in. Now, what's cool here is that on November 3rd, as long as we're feeling good, and I think we're on track to do that, we're going to be doing an Extra Life charity event. Now, during that event, I'm going to definitely suggest people donate if they can. And we're going to be giving away some Magic the Gathering booster packs that are much specials. But along with that, if a person donates and doesn't win the raffle, but they donate a certain amount, they will get, if they're comfortable with me sending, they will get one of these pins. This is a pin, chat. It's about the size of a Penny Arcade pin. That's what I was aiming for. Little fluffy wolf. So real life goodness. Extra knight here. Our land is good here. We can actually tick up for damage this time. Thank you. Thank you. Our artist did well. Marissa Rambles was my artist. They did very well. Now I have lots of these. So there'll be a couple ways that you can get them. One will be that donation stuff, and I'll try to manage. Hopefully we don't get... Hopefully we get lots of donations, but hopefully it's not overwhelming. Two is we do have a few people coming up on anniversaries for how long they've been a Wolfpack member. And so I have to decide what milestone I'd like to set it to, but I want to say one of the milestones will get you a pin, or, and this is the other one, or we play it out that All that's great and dandy, but you can also buy the pin. So I got to work these details out, chat, but these are the things I'm thinking about. So that donation, you'll get one. If you're a subscriber for so long, you'll get one. Or if you want to and are not big on maybe waiting or something, we might do a merchandise purchase of some sorts. That one's a little trickier though. I don't particularly like taking PayPal or anything like that because I've heard horror stories. That being said though, maybe we'll find some sort of merchant that can be the middle ground. What do you think, chat? All right, and a braid here. I'm kind of okay with that. Kind of okay with holding this abrade too. We'll take up for damage. Questionable thing here on this abrade though is these goblins go in. I don't think I want that just yet. So let's go ahead and fire this off and get rid of this guy. Just kidding. Chalice is a thing. We're cool, chat. But yeah, so the pin looks very much like the emote. It's just slightly different in one or two ways, but otherwise it's pretty much the same. I'm expecting a collected company here from my opponent. A cord. Okay, they're going to cord here. Opponent with 6 stranded cards now. Nope. Only 5. Chandra will be used to get rid of Devoted Druid if I get the opportunity here. That card's too dangerous for us. They're going to court again, it looks like. They were going to court again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We almost got there, chat. Chords for 4. I have no action. Knight of Autumn. Kills Chalice of the Void. Torpor Orb, chat. It's all about them Torpor Orbs. Vizier of Remedies. We're not dead yet. Okay, Duskwatch Recruiter makes us dead. I'm just asking for their win con. Alright. It's Ballista. I'm not going to make my opponent work for it. We know we're dead. We know we're dead. Alright, chat. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. We actually have quite a few things for our lovely opponent here. Legion Warboss and Rabble Master are literally the worst cards in this matchup. And probably this Hazard as well. It's just not going to get through. Dragon's going to help us dig. Chalices are good. Angers, Spyglasses, Damping Matrix, Bridges. All 9 yards, chat. Anyway, so yes. That is announcement number 1. I guess it came with announcement sort of number 2, where we're going to stream a little bit during the extralife.org. If you're not familiar with extralife.org, I've watched it many a time. So here's that link as well. The goblins made by Legion Warboss only need to attack the turn they come in. Yep. Yep. We attacked in with it though because it at least put in an extra point of damage and we were going to lose 1 goblin anyway that turn where I said about attacking with them. We'll keep this. We'll hope Slagstorm actually hits like one of the combo pieces here. And our Dragon or Chandra can draw us out. So that's definitely order of business number 1. Verdant Catacombs. That's a pretty good draw right there. A torpor would have been great here than that damping matrix, but I'll take the damping matrix. That does a lot of what we need it to do. Knight of Autumn still could get rid of it, though. So, we'll see what happens. Fetching basics. That's smart of my opponents. And one part of the combo. We'll go ahead and play the matrix first here. I like the idea of the matrix being able to hold this down. That gives me time to play Chandras and Slagstorms. Kind of hoping for one more bonus creature here to hit with Slagstorm. We'll see. This hand is turning into a lot of gas here. Lightning in a bottle. We might actually use Chandra as removal here. Force my opponent to start looking for extra combo pieces. There's Knight of Autumn. This goes away. Now we have to Slagstorm, which is fine, and we'll do that. Knight of Autumn's a sweet card, chat. Sweetest of cards. Play here now is Chandra. Chandra and 1, 2, 3. So just damage here. Opponent might have a Collected Company. They do not. That's really good to see. That's really good to see. No Cord and Collected Company. Alright, from here, Dragon and Pyretic, perhaps? Depending on what we draw. Maybe something juicy behind that, like a Cage? I mean, our cards kind of hit both anyway. Damping Matrix and Torpor were hitting them anyway. Torpor might hit just a little bit more. Opponent plays Forest and gets an Ewit. Ewit returns Remedies? Remedies played. Remedies, I gotta kill that. One, two, three, four. All right, so what do we do here? We kill this. I don't need that around. Let's Ritual. This gets us 4. We play new Chandra, so she's at 4. Can be used as a removal. Uptick, play a dragon, pass turn. Cactus Queer. Thank you for the follow. Bridge isn't bad to see here. Nor is Mountain. I'm gonna uptick, see if we find any Ravels or anything like that. A Braid would be nice. I'm just gonna go for damage here. We'll attack and then play Bridge behind this. Seems relatively reasonable here. An argument to not playing Bridge behind this would be I could potentially kill them. But if we need Chandra here to live, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. They didn't play Coco recently. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. They can play something for 4. Plays Bridge, hit for 4. We'll pass. We'll pass. We're probably dead either way if they can combo here, so we'll give ourselves a opportunity here to run something in here. Neither Reliquary would be a bit of a problem, but we are going to be hitting for 4. This is 3 turns. Pretty much anything that's aggressive. Doesn't it evade? Which card evading? Which card evading? Opponent's gonna get in for 7, kill Chandra. This is fine. Chandra eats this. We're gonna put him to 5 here. Noble. Field of Ruin. The opponent really doesn't have too much here. We don't have much either. We're not gonna give them an opportunity to search with Field of Ruin. It's an activated ability. It's not a mana ability. It's a it's an activated ability. It activates and sacrifices itself. A mana ability would be it. A mana ability would be it getting mana. Opponent can hit for 6 if they'd like, or 7. That's fine. So we go to 11 here. A little scary. It stops Devoted as well. Devoted's not a mana ability either. It's an untap ability. It's kind of fun and unique. Alright, so we draw out to Chandra here. Ooh. Collected Company. Maybe they're looking for a knight. Oh, I'm sorry, opponent. It's kind of a weak Collected Company there. But yeah, Devoted Druid is an untap ability. So it gets that. It taps to add, but the ability you're stopping is the untap. So yeah, it can add a mana. It becomes a Birds of Paradise or like an Arbor Elf. It or Llanowar Elf, I suppose, right? Taps are green. Yeah, Llanowar Elf. Kind of interested in bringing these Hazards back. Might be worth it. No problem, Slick Rick. Cards are difficult. They're strange cards, that's for sure. We're gonna run it back. Oh, double down on Slagstorm. It's kind of iffy. We do have an Abrade though as well. I guess we'll keep. A lot of strong removal here. Maybe we can get down a Chandra. Forest for my opponent. And bird. Or nope. Yeah, that's a bird. Dragon's kind of cool to see here. We'll see what shows up here. I have no action. I'll F6 to my opponent. No action. No action. No satisfaction. Oh, yeah. Luckily, we have this Abrade here. I can just sit here and take the one. I can let them do whatever here if they want. I will kill one combo piece. I will actually consider that off of a Slagstorm. They're at 2 mana. We have the extra land here anyway. I'm going to go ahead and Slagstorm to kill both of these. That way they don't have 2 pieces that come down next turn. Because they'll only have, at most, 1 mana here. And there's an argument to just killing this Bird of Paradise as well, right here. Off of like a Slagstorm is actually not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to do that off of Slagstorm because next turn I can Chandra tick up and do an Abrade. Birds of Paradise was going to enable Collected Company, and we're giving ourselves a turn here to find a cage. Opponent does find the land. It comes into play tapped, though. Alright, we're going to chance things here. We're going to go ahead and play Chandra. My opponent's not playing creatures. I'm not too worried about this combo happening. I am a little bit afraid to play Dragon behind all this. Let's tick up. Cage. Let's jam that first. Alright, now I'm good to play Dragon. And now we're in the driver's seat, chat. Remedies. Unless they have everything in hand. And they don't, I don't think. That was miserable. We're gonna go ahead and kill this. There's no reason for this to stay around. There's no reason to risk anything. No reason, chat. No reason. Heck yeah. A little 4-1. A little 4-1, chat. We still got it. What are we playing tonight? This is the list we're running. We just had a hiccup right there at the beginning, chat. Maybe I'll play a couple Q games. I can sneak in 1 or 2 Q games. I did say 1 league tonight. I do have some stuff to do. 9, 9, 20. I can maybe do 10, 15, 25, 30 minutes. Maybe 20 to 30 minutes of Q games. Or I can play another league and see how far we get. Oh my gosh, chat. Why would I suggest that? We're playing this list. I'd say it's relatively rounded. Legion Warboss makes us a little more... How shall we say it? Aggressive? I really don't think I need this Shattering Spree here in the board. I'm almost leaning towards a Damping Matrix or a Torpor Orb. Probably Torpor Orb. It'd be funny to run a Trinisphere. Oh, what's the core 50 I'm talking about? Sure. 21 lands. And I'll say these, basically it would be 3 gemstones and then the 21 to 22 lands. You have the Rituals, Blood Moon, and Snaring Bridge. Let me grab these out of the way. These. Then you have, so you can say this is 30, and then this is another 20, and that's the core 50. And then you have 10 flex slots. Hernby. Maybe we'll do half a league. I really do have to go. But let's talk about this briefly since it's been asked. This is the core 50. And keep in mind, sometimes this is Scavenger Grounds. Sometimes it's 3 Ruins. So you can kind of... These 3 cards that I'm kind of playing with right here, those are mountains. So pick a couple flex spot cards. If you don't have them, just play mountain. That's fine. 9 or 8 rituals, 20 or 22, 21 or 22. So that's kind of your package there. Blood Moon, Ensnaring Bridge, and Chalices are 12 lock. Chandra and Rabble Master are 8 flex slots. And then here's where your flexibility comes in. In a creature-heavy, graveyard-heavy meta, you might run Angers instead of Slagstorms. In a Jund meta, you would play Hazards, maybe an extra Hazard. The Dragon kind of gives us digging ability. In a control meta, your sideboard would be maybe a little bit different. You'd have different things in the main. Scavenger Grounds is good, man. We've gone up to 4 braids before. I think 2 to 3 is good here. I think you can kind of start to actually say that this is, and I'm going to make this this is the like turning into the core 55. Again, flex lands, but 2 braid, 2 Slagstorm, Hazard. You can play 2 Walking Ballistas. You could play... some people like to play Magma Jets. Some people like to go a little heavier in the 4-drops. Some will play a Koth. Some like to play a couple Sarkons. All this happens in these 10. That's all that's going on. Chalice decks equals lol. Well, our Chalice deck just went 4-1, so lol. 3-ball is interesting. It's not very good in the meta because Modern itself is a lot of 3, 4, 5 drops when they get going and they draw enough mana. But it definitely could slow down, and it definitely could be a flex slot, I would say, in your sideboard for 3-ball. So right now we're running into graveyard-based decks and creature-based decks, so you'll see I'm a little heavier on the Anger Slagstorm and the Grafdigger Cage. There's meta choices to actually kind of removing Bridge. A lot of people would say Blood Moon's pretty terrible right now. But this is your core 50. Core 50, 21 lands, 3 gemstones, like, 18 mountains. Then 8, 9 rituals, 12 lock, and these 4 or 8 win conditions. This adds a win condition. In this case, we're being a little more aggressive based on meta. These are win conditions, and so I have 4 utility and 6 additional win conditions. If you need to be a little more flexible, and this is where I would encourage you in a GP, Hazard's great, Dragon's not too bad, and then Legion Warboss, I'd probably make 2 Walking Ballistas, maybe 1 more Braid and 1 more Slagstorm. Maybe I do 2 Eidolons main board, although I've never really liked that. You know, you flex these. You flex these. All right, chat. I'm gonna start a friendly league. I don't know if we're gonna finish it. Chat. We'll get through. How about I promise you 3 matches and then we'll see what time it is. 3 matches and then we'll see what time it is. That's fair, right? I promised you 1 league and you're getting like 1.5 leagues. Look at that value, chat. Goodness, the value. Let's see how many games we can lose before we go to bed. Dogfight, 3 months. Hello and welcome back. Your support is greatly appreciated. We're going to keep this on the play. We do have a Chalice on 1. We could entertain that. I could try to do a Blood Moon here too. How scared are we of something on 1 here? Unknown opponent. They're playing something that's green-white in their profile. So Abzan or Jund. Something like that. Blood Moon feels strong here for some reason. Oh, I get it. I'm cool with that. Promise 5 matches and it might stay around. Alright, chat. We're going to go against our will here and we'll worry about this Blood Moon on turn 2. My opponent is skipping their turn. Do the Chalice. Would agree. Ho, Ornithopter. Alright. Well, maybe it's better to have Chalice on 0 or something here, chat. Ornithopter. Woo! Man, can you imagine if I would have, like, read my opponent's mind and put a Chalice on 0? We'll actually try to get a Chalice on 2. Cranial Plating and Arcbound Ravager are a real pain. They are a real pain. So we're actually going to go ahead and attempt to wait on this. Blood Moon can follow. We're not too worried about that. Chalice on 2, chat. Opponent had no 2-drop. They didn't play anything, so we're good there. Dragon's going to stop this guy as well. Land for my opponent. 3-drop? Bunch of 1-drops? You didn't play a 2-drop. I could maybe wait on this. Seems bad. 3-drop. Master. Okay. So we have to beat a master here. I think we can. I think we can, chat. Alright, so we hit our land. That's really good. We could Chalice on 2. We can Blood Moon. I think I like Chalice on 2 here. I like Chalice on 2, Blood Moon the following turn. This thing's going to attack, though. Maybe it's just Chalice on 2 and then Dragon right behind it. Chalice on 1 has not hit anything anyway, by the way. Our intuition was slightly correct. Can you imagine if we would have zeroed this? My opponent probably would have fell off the face of the earth. Blood Moon shuts down Ink Moth, which is a good idea. If I happen to find a bridge here, though, I'm going to play bridge and then Dragon right behind it. By the way, Cactus, your name totally ruined my bottom sidebar. Congratulations. Just noticed. 3 mana here. This is non-legendary. Oh gosh, 6 damage, chat. It's a lot. Hits for 8. Oh gosh, please help me. All right, Dragon I think has to come here. Definitely could bridge here if we find it. Did I keep that Shattering Spree in? Oh, chat. Goodness, calm down, opponent. Okay, so we're at 10. So I play this down. No, I need to play Dragon here. Pass turn. Dragon will get me empty-handed with the idea that the next card on top of the deck will be everything we need. It'll hit, it hits Signal Pest and What is the red mana spell? But otherwise, yeah, you're right. It really doesn't hit a whole lot. It's 0s and 2s. Doesn't hit a whole lot. So we're actually dead on board if my opponent can figure that out. We'll see if they can. They boot up Ink Moth here. This becomes a 3/3. These are 7/7s. They swing with the team. Okay. We're still dead on board. They might be just showing off, chat. Springleaf Drum. We are dead on board, right? Didn't this become a 3-something last turn? How'd that happen? Maybe I'm not. Drum. Yeah, drum hits. Galvanic Blast. There you go. That's that card's name. That's that card's name. Pretty sure we're like dead on board, chat. Maybe we're not. Maybe I live a turn. Tapping things. Plays an Etch Champion. Swings. So I have to block one of these. And I have to hope Bridge is right on top. We'll see. Nothing wrong with hoping, chat. Nothing wrong with hoping, chat. Alright. Feels good, chat. Feels good. Let's see if we can win game 1. Galvanic Blast kills us, that's for sure. Reboarded. Tight plays, chat. No Galvanic Blast, please, opponent. Let me find Chandra here. This guy's alright. I'll play him. Let's go super wide. We're good in, like, 22 turns. They have 4 outs. They have 4 outs. They have 4 outs. Did they have the win? I thought they did. But maybe I'm just being silly. They should have attacked with Ornithopter. Land, pass turn. Not a whole lot we're going to do here other than hope for Chandra and hope to kill my opponent before they kill me with a Galvanic Blast. That is all we're hoping for. Maybe they'll cast another Vault Scourge. And take damage. Chandra? Chandra. Ornithopter. That's not Chandra. Pass turn. We really need a Chandra, chat. And we need it fast. I was correct. And I don't even play this crazy affinity stuff. Alright. That sort of shortens the clock slightly because we're going to make 2 tokens a turn. Now, they don't have anything that lifelinks here. And we can go wide enough. But we're risking our opponent having a Galvanic Blast here in probably the top 20 cards. So they have to get to almost half their deck here. They have 5 guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're even on that. So every 2 here. So we have it in 9 turns. Less turns because they played another creature. Everything's too big. We can go even faster now, chat. Because of the Academy runes? Maybe not. Ooh, maybe not. Alright, we'll have to check this every time here. I want to make sure that I attack exactly when I need to, because I can't give them extra turns. How does this deck win? I don't know. I don't know how Affinity wins. It's difficult. Alright, we know we don't have enough creatures yet, so we'll let this turn pass. And then I'll start adding up how many creatures we have versus how many creatures they have. Remember, they have Blink Moth, Ink Moth, Ink Moth, so they have 1, 2, 3 hidden creatures. Let's keep that in mind. No, I can't, because it's X. You can't pay random amounts. This is a bad card. Here. Let's destroy that artifact. Alright. 5. Alright, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 14 creatures. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 5 damage that comes through right now. Then we'll be at 8. So that's 1 turn, 11, 2 turns, 14, 3 turns, 4 turns. So we have 4 turns. 4 turns unless they play another creature. So, and turn, let's see here. This will be turn 1 for us. Turn 1, so 4 from here. So turn 17. Oops. And we'll check it here in 2 to make sure my math is right. So we'll check it on turn 15. Don't have Galvanic Blast, please. And it gets shorter if I find a Chandra. Oh my gosh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'll have 20 creatures. And they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blockers. 20 minus 9, 11. So not enough. So we'll add 4 creatures here, and then we will swing next turn. And I think we have enough. So they have 1 more top deck here, and then we swing for lethal. Goblins, chat. No Gal Blast, please, opponent. I want to swing with goblins. Please. Well, they didn't immediately fire it off, chat. But the War Boss and the Rabbles can't attack. I'm not counting them. So there's 4 Rabbles here. I'm looking at 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 plus 4 creatures created. So I have 25 creatures. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. Oh, 16. I don't have enough, do I? Well, I can attack here. I'm going to be off by 1, it looks like. But I'll have enough creatures right after. And I'll kill some of their creatures. It looks like I'm off by 1, but maybe when I attack here, my opponent will be like, oh, and concede. Yeah. We're pretty good here. Maybe they just don't want to fire this up, or they accidentally don't fire these up. And we'll win, so. They do know they got to block everything. Who knows? Maybe I'll get them 1 turn earlier. Basically, if Galvanic Blast is on the top, we cry. By the way, we're in blockers. These can't be activated to block, so we win. So we did get them. Should be at -2. 1, 2, 3. He had one more top deck opponent. I didn't have it, did you? Alright, Angers, Slagstorms, Damping Matrix, Spyglass come in here. Shattering Spree. Normally War Bosses aren't that good, but, you know. Alright, I don't have really anything else. We'll keep 1 more boss in here. The idea of keeping 1 more boss in versus a Rabble Master is he can generate tokens and they don't always have to attack, so we can have a couple blockers. Worst card for us to see is an Etched Champion. Best cards for us to see are Chalice and Bridge. Shattering Spree's fine. Anger Slagstorms are okay as well. We did get there though, chat. 1 mistake from my opponent cost them the game. And a possibly second one cost them the chance to win the game as well. Feels good, chat. And actually that Chalice on 2 Oh, chat. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep this. We'll see if we can do some cool things with this. They did have welding jars. We'll see if we can do awesome things. Keep. We could get punished. We'll see. Let's see how bad we get punished here, chat. Can't kill that. I can kill that. Land. Thank you. Go again. I might just kill two things here if they play like... I don't know. We'll have to see if I even care about killing anything here. Ink, Blinky. I guess if it's a cranial plating, I don't mind. Arcbound Ravager. This would actually be a time to go ahead and kill this. Shattering Spree's not going to get too much optimal value here. But if I allow this to untap, it goes to Blink Moth. I guess that's okay. If it untaps and goes to Blink Moth, I'm kind of okay because I have a Blood Moon here. We'll hold and be super greedy, chat. Let's be greedy. Let's see how much we're punished for being greedy here, chat. I feel strong about this greed. Okay, another Arcbound Router. Be greedy, chat. Hits for 1. Come on, opponent, play something. Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do here? Guess I'll just Blood Moon and pass turn. Let's see how real greedy we can be. We can hit 5 things next turn if we wanted to. 5 things, Blink Moth doesn't come back online. My opponent only has red mana. Didn't play anything on turn 2, turn 3 here. I can just play Bridge, and my opponent will play super passive in terms of getting creatures huge with Ravager. I don't know. Ooh. Stretch. Oh, baby. That's a card. Alright, so I'm expecting an attack here. We're going to use Chandra, tick up, Shattering Spree, and kill these two. And then we're off to the races against the Aether Grid. They have no way to ping this. This is kind of nice. We will kill this stuff. Maybe they're looking for colored mana. This is going to make it not necessarily harder. They do have 2 artifacts already. Replicate. Blow it up. And target this as well. Target. We good. Can't ping this. They're going to have to ping for 1 or Chandra's going to get out of hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can get pretty much empty-handed here. Would have been nice to hold that Shattering Spree for, like, a Mox Opal. But, I mean, my opponent can only ping for 1 or they're playing a creature. I'm going to play a Simian Spirit Guide to protect, or Double Bridge to protect. I feel like my opponent's kind of behind, though. Our poor Affinity player. And playing Steel Overseer. That's fine with us. They can ping for 1. They may choose to do so. I think I just play Simian Spirit Guide here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Worry about Double Bridge after. Tick this up, damage. I don't know. Go ahead and Anger here. Gets rid of the Steel Overseer. I'll tick up then for mana. Play Simian Spirit Guide and, like, maybe get to get him for more damage next turn. Need to right-click this first, opponent. feel like we're in a good spot here, chat, but my opponent could be tricky. Galvanic blasts my Chandra. It's legit. Alright. Yeah, it was Gal Blast. It's legit. Chandra's at 2. Can't ping it off just yet. Got him. Uh oh. Another Steel Overseer. Shannon, welcome back. 6 months in a row. Halfway through the year, man. Welcome back. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I apologize for not being online yesterday. Things came up. This week is crazy. I don't know if Wednesday's going to work. We're just going to have to go with the flow. Hopefully recoup and be back here more on the schedule next week. Second announcement. Let's talk about it. Ooh. Ooh, Chalice. Chalice, chat. Alright, we'll take off for damage. Second announcement is we are going to be adjusting the schedule a little bit. It is a little crazy right now. This might be placed on 1. What do we think, chat? 0 or 4 or 7? So we're going to be adjusting the schedule. I'm probably going to be taking a day. Ping, ping, ping. No. Do I want this on 1? Or do I want it on like 0? 0 would actually shut off colored mana here. Chalice on 2 is interesting as well. I actually kind of like it on 0. The reason for putting on 0 is to take them off of drawing any colored mana here. Let's do that first. I hear you over there about that 2, but we'll start at 0. My opponent can attack Chandra here. Probably a mistake by my port. That being said, they have 2 here anyway, so they could get it anyway, so it was good to get in for 2. We're fine. What's their mana curve by percent? They could have killed Chandra anyway. I mean, it's very likely that they'll find their extra artifacts. We need to find our Spyglass. They Galv Blast it anyway, and that's a Galv Blast coming at Chandra, not me. I'll take it, chat. Mana curve, let's see here. A lot of 0s, very few 1s. In fact, now very, very few 1s. And a lot of 2s. I don't mind the 0 as well because we did see blue and we saw a variety of blue and black spells and stuff. So, we can do this. They should hit for 1 here, I think. 1 and ping for 1. They could also ping 2 and kill Simian Spirit Guide. Luckily, we get to get back at them here briefly. Go ahead and swing. Swing, and I'm going to play Simian Spirit Guide number 2. I'm actually sort of racing our opponent. Sort of. Shouldn't be, but we are. So they should ping me for 1 at end step. My opponent refuses to ping me for 1 at end step. They can spend this turn if they want killing both of the or killing one of these. Oh, Whip Flare. Okay. Okay. Yep, Spyglass is in. We're just looking for it. I did. Aether Grid is usually a pretty good target for it. It's usually a pretty good target. Alright, Vault Scourge is here. We definitely want to get empty-handed. We don't want them gaining life. So let's do that and pass turn. You would think. I don't know. Let's see if he activates. He's missed a few of these triggers. He should start definitely doing it now. We should be at 15. We should be actually about, what, 13, I think? Yeah, he knows. He activated. Alright, so Chandra would be fine here. Let's see. We're taking 2 damage right now. Bridge should be banned from Modern. I mean, my opponent's very likely to win this game through bridge. Just saying. Okay. It's in a braid. We'll hold this in case they get a different creature, but basically I'm going to go after this Vault Scourge. Maybe they'll try to do something fancy with Steel Overseer, attack in and stuff. Maybe. Also, my Affinity player is not playing very fast. And we're already at the 20-minute mark, chat, in terms of extra games. This is what I worry about sometimes. Sometimes I worry about this. That doesn't make colored mana. Sorry. They can still do 2 points of damage even if we kill this Vault Scourge. We'll see if they do anything interesting though, like attack. And now they do less damage, chat. Actually, it's about the same, isn't it? It's about the same. That didn't change anything. We just don't let them gain life. We're still taking 2 this turn. That's alright. Alright, Pyretic, I'm just going to fire this off, F6. Save ourselves some time. Oop. Go ahead, opponent. Ping for 1. I'm at 11. Should be at 9, roughly. We have 3 to 4 turns to draw our Spyglass here. We'll see if we find it. Another Steel Overseer. They can still ping for 2. We're not quite up to 3 damage a turn. It's good for us. That is a mountain and not the Great Spyglass. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What? Why did I die? They targeted their own Steel Overseer with Aether Grid. Our poor opponent. Oh boy. Gal blasts us. And they've accidentally tapped too much mana here, so then they didn't get to ping an extra one. Cranial Plating. 1, 2. They could be pinging for 3 with an extra ping from last turn. Hey, our one of Legion War Boss. Go ahead, opponent. Pings for 2 here. Following turn pings for 3. Following turn kills us. They give us basically 2 extra turns here to find what we need. Pings me. Pings me. Puts me to 5. 1, 2, 3. Can put me to 2 here. They've used 3 Galv Blasts. Argument for Chalice on 1 if we have the hard lock in other fashions. Perhaps they're learning the deck, chat. I respect that. 1, 2, 3. They can do 3 here. Chandra. Chandra's actually not bad. It gives us a redraw. Looking for Spyglass. No Spyglass. No Spyglass, chat. We needed Chandra a little bit earlier. Alright, we're dead. We'll let our opponent activate through these and go to game 3. I'm curious if it was on top. 1 or 2 down. 1 or 2 down. Ba-dum bum ba-da-bum. Ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum bum ba-dum. We could beat our opponent on time. It's a very real thing here. Like I said, though, our opponent gave us a couple extra turns here. They killed their dude. Now we get an extra turn, chat. We shouldn't be having here. There's a slag storm. Well, I don't really want to cast that. Uptick. Spyglass? Nope. Can I make this a tie, chat? I can't quite make it a tie, can I? Imagine if I could make it a tie, chat. I'm just gonna hold this card and see what my opponent does, chat. Let's just see what they do. This is a learning experience. There you go, opponent. What? Alright. They don't have anything else of theirs to kill. It's very true. Man, imagine if... Just imagine if I would have held that extra land there. Then Legion Warboss could have gotten in as well. And then we could have tied that game. And game 3 would actually be game 2 again. That would have been hilarious. I think we run this back. We know what we want to name with Spyglass. We kind of know what we're going for. Yeah. Not bad. I'd love to play first. Slag Storm, Shattering Spree. I can do this. We'll keep. We can do a lot on turn 2 here, so. Eidolon's not very good against my opponent. Their hand is empty, normally, before we would ever get to really use it. Like here, maybe I get to play Eidolon on turn 1. And then they'd take 4 damage. So that'd be cool, but it's not normally how that works. Alright, well, Desperate Ritual. I'm going to go ahead and hope they don't have, like, weird Galvlasts or something strange. This will allow us to do Shattering Sprees and kill more things if we like. We can also play Bridge behind this. Skipping Chandra's fine here. It might be a time win. I mean, we're playing relatively quickly. We're actually a little lower than we normally are. Storm count 3. It can be, except that in order to maintain the lock on Bridge, we'd have to play things and we'll kill ourselves slowly with the damage. My opponent's not doing a whole lot. We find bonus Chandra here. I really didn't want bonus Chandra. I think here I'm just going to play Bridge and see what my opponent does. There is an argument to just blowing this stuff up. But I'll wait. I don't think they're going to kill this Chandra. Unless they're literally going to boot up Inkmoth, Pave Red, Galvanic Blast. I think I'd be pretty okay if that's what they're going to do here. My opponent will have to activate 5 things. Arcbound. It's reasonable. So what do we have here? 1, 2, 3. I can technically kill this. This is a creature 2. We'll just make sure we do tons of Shattering Spree greatness here. Alright, here we'll replicate 3 times. No, Citadel is indestructible. This is a destroy. They're gonna throw this over onto Blink Moth here. That's fine. Theoretically, they shouldn't. Oh, Galvblast. Okay. Okay. Let's see what they do here. I'm expecting Welding Jar, but maybe they do something weird with Blink Moth. Blink Moth actually can't be... Oh no, it can't activate itself. They should do this after all these targets. That's fine. Alright, so we'll do same target. Then we'll do a Springleaf Drum. And I guess same target again. They need to do this now. The layers could do it. All right, my opponent lost their Arcbound Ravager and now have a Blink Moth in play. Yeah, I don't know the layers very well. I'll admit to that. So we have an Ornithopter here. I'm really not too worried about this guy. I'm gonna Slag Storm it away. If I had a land, I might even just like land, kill old Slag Storm player Chandra. I guess if they play another creature, my gosh, I got a extra one. All right, uptick. Oh. I'll just play it like this. Sure. Sort of be empty-handed. There's an Ink Moth. That's kind of scary. Opponent's at a minute 30. Minute 30, opponent. Blinky. Coming in for one. Slag Storm's good. Slag Storm's good. It's kind of cool looking too. All right. Well, Desperate Ritual here. In case we hit a 4-drop. Uptick. Look more damage. And we'll cast Blood Moon. All right. Good luck, opponent. My opponent now has red mana to take care of Chandra if they would like. But I think we're okay with a minute left on my opponent. Etch Champion. Pro all colors. It's pretty good. Could Galvan Blast this. That'd be annoying. Oh, there it goes. Land? Chalice. I'm gonna put a Chalice on 1. We'll start it there. I don't think my opponent's going to kill me fast enough here. 2 damage. Heck yeah. Land. Land Chandra. Tick up. I'd like to get this on 2 if I can. I'll just hold it. I could put it on 0, but I'll try to get it to 2. I can always get rid of it. Chalice at 0? For what? For PM. It'll be fine. Play Chandra. We're going to tick up. I'll take the 4 if they want. Then I can put this Chalice on 2 pretty easily. And my opponent dies. So here we're going to put a Chalice on 2. We're going to do that. Well, I won't ever know if I had a land. But Chalice on 2 through Chandra. And Slag Storm soon after. Alright, I'll play one more, chat. That one went a lot longer. This will be the last match of the night, though. We'll play this one. Last match of the night. We took our affinity player to time. Hey, alright, perfect. So we have a 4-0 opponent. We have the opportunity to end their dreams, but they might win and beat us. You never know. We have turn 1 Bridge, turn 1 Legion War Boss. We'll keep. We'll be ditching a land here. And maybe we'll have a fast opponent. Infect. Hardened Scales. Alright. Go for the 2 undefeated. Alright, we'll go ahead and lead with Legion War Boss, swing, Legion War Boss, swing. Hardened Scales is scary. This is actually a very difficult match. So this will be Raid Boss, final one of the night. At 2-0 undefeated exactly. We'll get there. Ancient Stirrings from my opponent. So only one thing is showing up here. We'll have double Legion War Boss behind this and be putting on the pressure. That feels good. In worst case scenario, we bridge behind this. Walking Ballista is certainly a problem in this. Finds an Ink Moth. Plays Ink Moth. Plays Welding Jar. Plays Mox Opal. Boots up Ink Moth. Plays Hardened Scales. Alright. Legion War Boss. That was a cool turn, opponent. Very cool. Alright. We'll mentor the non-hasty one. He has learned well. Yeah, first league was 4-1. These are friendlies. These are friendlies. Although we're seeing a variety of tier 1 decks, so, you know. For what it's worth, chat. Have them at 13. Land would be really nice here. Land remove whatever they're about to play here. Welding Jar does its thing. Hoping for no Walking Ball. A Hangerback Walker would actually be sort of bad. Sort of bad, but it doesn't die easily. Walking Ball it is. Slag Storm. Alright. Well, we get to generate tokens. That was nice of our opponent. And if we get to swing here, it's really nice of our opponent. We'll do some mentoring. Mentor that one and mentor this one. Now we have a bunch of 2/2s. Legion's been alright. He's Rabble Master 5 through 8. Blocks and kills one of these, I suppose. We might just let this go, too. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. We have lethal if they let this resolve. They actually have to kill one of these to stay alive this turn. And they don't, it looks like. Cool. Alright. Game 2, let's go. I don't know. The meta's kind of weird. It's doing weird things. I don't know, because Legion Warboss has been pretty decent. Like here, I'm gonna probably take him out. I think I have better things to do. I'm almost tempted to take like a pair of Chalices out. Because my opponent can play around Chalice. Let's do this, actually. I haven't tried this. Let's take Chalice out in this matchup and see how that runs. This matchup's a little bit of a pain, but if we can get like a Dampening Matrix down and a bridge, we'll probably be okay. Dragon I like quite a bit, actually. It's kind of nice. Blood Moons are actually really bad, but you know. We'll keep this. I'm actually going to pitch this Blood Moon. See what we can do on turn 1 with Rabble Master, followed by Braid. Green mana, Hardened Scales. Let's go, opponent. Alright, we definitely have a lot of ways to kill things. So let's put as much pressure as we can. Follow that up with a Braid to remove something, potentially. Let's see if we can't win the game. On the play, well, that's true. On the play, it might not be a bad idea. Alright, so we have a Steel Overseer. I'm not concerned about that guy. Let's see if they willingly trade here. Appears they don't. Let's wait for the cast of something, then we'll kill this. Make it look like we're bad at Magic, chat. Alright. I want to do it now in case he wants to put these on Inkmoth Nexi. In case he wants to do that. Allows it to resolve. Double hardened scales. We're looking at a walking ball here. Walking ball killing Rabble Master, then I anger it, probably. Hangerback Walker is actually really cool to see here. Okay, so I don't want this to die here, the Rabble Master. But then I can just anger right behind it anyway. So we just attack with everything. Get in as much as we can here. Cool, they block here. Make lots of little dudes. Let's play a anger here and pass the turn. Anger's probably the stronger one to hold on to, but I like the idea of Psystorm maybe hitting face here. Maybe. Arcbound Worker. And an Arcbound Ravager. We're kind of in trouble, chat. We'll try this, but I think they're going to make a really big something here. And it might be the big just Inkmoth here. I think this Inkmoth kills us. Reason for Blood Moon to remain in the deck. Okay. So we got to beat this. I think we can. They were on the draw. Ooh. Hazard would have been really good too. All right. So we're on the play here. Chalices are probably reasonable now to bring back in. Take one Blood Moon, 1 to 2 Blood Moons out. I think I can deal with that Inkmoth. I almost feel like Chandra's a little weak here. Dragon's probably weak as well. Let's take Dragon out. Hazards are probably okay. And take one Ritual out. Okay. Would I like to play first? Absolutely. Ooh. Keep. Alright. This can do something. We will need a Chalice on 1 to protect ourselves. Let's respond to this chat real quick. Alright, nothing from my opponent here. I'm going to definitely play bridges first to maybe bait out something that kills artifacts here. We do need to stop drawing lands. Steel Overseer. That's an argument for Matrix here, but we're actually going to go ahead and try to bait this out a little bit. We're going to play bridge first with the idea that, hey, oh, they have tons of cards in hand. Maybe they'll pump once. And then their creatures will be too big, and then we'll Dampier Matrix right behind it. That's the idea here. Hardened Scales, that's perfect to see. I might actually consider an extra bridge here. Hangerback Walker's fine to see here. He probably wants to pump. Okay. Perfect. I'm afraid of this dying. So we're actually going to go ahead and play Damping Matrix now. They can hit for quite a bit if they would like, but then everything will be too big. So we have that going for us. Ooh. So you can sacrifice this if you'd like, make everything tiny. This is a, it's not an artifact. This could get real bad real fast here. Bloodmoon would be a pretty good draw, although it's too late. Makes this, makes enough. They have us dead in 2 turns here, so It was good, chat. It was good. It was good. We believed and played, and are gonna get owned here by the hangerback walker. Hopefully our opponent sees it. They might not, though. Based on how they're tapping out here, I don't believe they see the win. Walking ball. There's a desperate ritual. That's not very good for us. Play our land. Desperate ritual out this bridge. Pretty sure we're about to die, though. Arcbound Ravager. They hit 4/4. So I don't think they see the win, or they're gonna do it next turn. Bonus bridge here. Play our bridge and just pass turn and hope they don't sacrifice their Arcbound or Hangerback Walker. I suppose it only makes 4. And gain some life. So I guess we're not dead just yet. We need a castable card here, chat. Castable card. They're gonna hit us for 5. Yeah, we do still have Dragon in, I'm pretty sure. Didn't I? No, I took Dragon out. Alright, castable card, chat. If we hit a land, we lose. Castable card, we have a chance. Oh, wait. Never mind. That had enough on it, didn't it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we're alive. 1. Castable card. Alright, chat. It was good. They attack us for 3 in the air. Oh, bridge right underneath it. Rip. Rip. Alright. Last one, chat. We're doing half the league. I can't go out on a loss. Doing half the league, then I gotta go. This one's for you, chat, because I'm such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. Bad luck? Maybe. Alright, so we have turn 2. War Boss or Blood Moon here. We'll keep this. Lands. At any point, they could have top decked their Nature's Claims. So we meet again. I don't remember what my opponent's on. He should be, what? Well, last time we played him, he was Pyro Prison, but... Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get out Blood Moon here. Let my opponent decide if they want to be a white deck or a black deck here. Choosing to be black. Follow this with a War Boss. Ooh, we won't follow it with War Boss. Alright. Bye, War Boss. That's a pretty good top deck. Chalice would have been nice to play like on 1, but not happening. Our opponent is a red-black deck. Discovery. Surveil, and then draw a card. Heck yeah. Alright. Hitting War Boss wasn't bad there. Chalice on 1 is probably where we want to be. Night's Whisper from my opponent. Might not even get this Chalice on 1. Tick up. attack, mentor, pass the turn. We have our opponent dead. I think we have him dead, chat. Sideboard. Alright, so Anger Slagstorms probably come in here, and Eidolons could come in here. Let's see. Torp Orbs, reasonable. Spyglass is reasonable here. I kind of want to play the cages because of what we saw. Kind of curious if this is going to matter. Abrades and Slagstorms. Not really sure what my opponent's quite on. They did have blue cards. Maybe Hazard's a good idea. Probably not. Blood Moon's fine. I feel like Rabble Master's just not going to get through very often. Or is Legion War Boss. Let's do this. We're not totally sure what my opponent's playing, but we'll make our best assumptions and give it a run. I'll keep this. Keep player gemstone out. Pitching a Simian Spirit Guide seems okay. It only hurts us if we top deck a Chandra, which we don't. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play Legion War Boss here to get a creature down, and maybe we'll get the cage down right after this. Fatal Push is online. Collective Brutality. Well, we get our cage down without a problem. Opponent's kind of out of cards. We're almost in top deck mode with our opponent. Slagstorm wasn't a bad pickup. Nothing from my opponent. I guess I play this bridge. I don't have too many big creatures in case my opponent has creatures. Fatal Pushes. Alright. We'll just play bridge for value at this point. Another Shambling Vent. A Liliana of the Veil. I guess I get rid of this Slagstorm and the chance I hit a Chandra here. I do not. Alright. Land, pass turn. Alright, well I thought we brought in our Spyglass, so we have an opportunity. Lingering Souls. A Blood Moon's not terrible here. Would have been nice to see that a little earlier. Spyglass? 1 to 2 turns here, depending on if they want to fire this off or not. They'll probably tick up one more time here. They tend to do that with Liliana. Collective Brutalities ticks up. Spyglass 1 time. I'm going to hold this. That way if they split the mountains a little bit odd, I have an extra one to play here. We probably keep, what, bridge here? I have a land. Now my opponent knows. Now they know. I'll probably keep bridge and Blood Moon, quite honestly. And the cage. But they're kind of empty-handed. These are annoying, though. We'll sacrifice this one. They get to play more Lingering Souls, but I have ways to kill that. That's fine. They're attacking either way. Let's see here. Lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's throw this on 3 here to avoid more Lingering Souls. It completely nombos with our Blood Moon and Bridge and our sweepers. But I feel like I have a better chance if they're not making 4 creatures here. They should attack with one of these as well. They don't. We find a land here. Pass turn. We'll see if the Chalice on 3 hurts us. They would have 14, then we'd be at 10. Another 2, 10, 6. We'd be like 2 turns out here. Okay. So it's going to save us 2 turns, it looks like. We'll throw Chalice on 2. Prevent that collective brutality. Our opponent's black-white control, it appears. Oh, Grave Titan. Alright, you got it, opponent. Good job. Alright. The cage is interesting. Is it doing enough? Our opponent appears to be control, so we're going to actually side more appropriate here. We're actually going to bring these Eidolons in. Torpor Orb I'm not going to worry about. Spyglass is good. Cage I'm not going to worry about. And the Angers I'm not going to worry about. And we'll take 1 Slagstorm out as well. Alright. Full aggro package here. I think our opponent appears to be black-white control, and so I think this is better for us game 3. This is a decent hand. We'll keep this. Blood Moon, Chalice, Spyglass. Kind of takes care of the things we were worried about, and we have an aggressive line right behind it. Hoping for no Inquisition here. Nice. Alright, we avoid that. We'll Chalice on 1 here. Definitely Spyglass soon behind this. Rabble Masters would be nice. Basic Swamp. There's an argument to playing Blood Moon first. Take Slagstorm here. It's also an argument for getting a clock down here. Let's go ahead and Blood Moon here. That'll take them off double black. And then I don't have to deal with Liliana. Or they'll just play, you know. Alright, let's Spyglass here. I want to see what's up. We have an Unburial Rites, a Fatal Push, and a Collective Brutality. Okay. And we're gonna name Liliana the Veil. So they have a way to kill one of these. I'm gonna give them Legion Warboss as their first one to kill. Fatal Push does not kill. Shambling. Discovery. Uh-oh, they could put something in here for Unburial Rites. They do not, which is nice for us. Alright, second Rabble Master. I'll play Rabble Master first. I'm going to play additional Rabble Master here. Opponent plays a Swamp. They did not have a Swamp in hand. Can we steal one here, chat? That is the hope. Collective Brutality kills one. Gains some life. Got rid of Fatal Push. I think I just put the pressure on. They have one unknown card. I like putting pressure on here. Shambling Vent. 6 mana. Legion Warboss here. I'm hoping for like no damnation or anything crazy like that. We have him dead next turn. No Elish Norn, please. Collective Brutality into Elish Norn. Guess that'd be a reason to play a Chalice on 2. We got the GGs, chat. Got the GGs. Oh gosh, there it is. The Elish Norn. The Hellish Norn was there, chat. Alright. I am gonna have to call it there, chat. I need to go do a few things. But we played... Let's get the better list up. We played this tonight. Hopefully we'll be better on our track record here. But if not, please hit up Twitter. That's where I'll give you guys notice on whether or not I can make it on. It's been a little bit hit or miss. A little bit hit or miss, chat. Let's see here. Let's see if I've got someone. So, we're going to send you guys over to Stickball Russ. He's actually been streaming Pyro Prison as well. He's not right now. He's playing Blue-Eyed Emiria, I believe. And he's playing against Hardened Scale. He's a little out there, chat. Mature audiences, please. But if you would like to follow a fellow Pyro Prison player, hit us up on the raid chat. Once again, thank you guys so much. If you've enjoyed yourself, don't forget the follow button, just like Burn1None just did. Thank you for that follow. I appreciate it so much. We stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Friday. This week is a little off. I apologize. See Twitter for the information. And have a great evening, chat. We'll see you over in the raid. Peace out. Take care. See you next time.